Welcome to Milk and Honey. My name is Mari, and with everything that is happening, I am just trying to get prepared. The ports have been closed, they are on strike. If you haven't heard, the ports on the eastern side of the United States are all in strike. That means a lot of products are going to be stuck there for who knows how long, and by the way that it looks, I don't think it's going to be a quick thing. I mean, they were offered they're asking for a 70% raise on their salaries, and they were offered a 50% raise and they turned it down, and they are not being very flexible with their demands. So if the port even stops for 2 weeks, we're gonna see a major backlog. Supply and demand is gonna be ridiculous. Prices are gonna go up. So I need to get my house in order. I need to be prepared. We got the 50 chickens in yesterday. I just need to be on top of everything that is going on in my garden, because that's the only thing that I can control. I can control what goes in my garden, how much work I put into my garden, and how much food we get from my garden. It's gonna be dependent on me. So today I'm going to be moving my maid chickens, the ones that are a little bit grown. I want to move them to this area right here. I'm going to close it off with fencing so they could eat all of that. So I'm basically going to feed them. They could come here free range, whatever bugs they find, they could eat that. And I will be getting all of this cleaned up by my chickens, hopefully. And I don't have to come and de-weed, and my chickens will do the de-weeding for me. Well, at least that's my thought, my intentions. Another side note, where my house is positioned, we are basically like in the middle of airway highway. I don't know why, but all the birds migrate through here. I've seen butterfly migrating through here. I've seen a bunch, I mean hundreds, thousands of dragonflies migrate straight through my house. So I think it's like a sky highway. But yesterday there was like non-stop helicopters going and coming, going and coming. And most of the time I like to be outside. That's why I am so tan. But I have never seen the amount of helicopters go like I have been seeing this couple of days. We also live near a couple of bases. The National Guard is here, the Navy is here, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, we definitely have a couple of bases not too far from my house. I think one, it's about like 20 minutes from my house, and the other one is a little bit more further away. I have been seeing a lot of action in the sky, military choppers and stuff. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna get these chickens moved as soon as I possibly can so that I could get my garden back in top shape, so that we don't starve. so that I have enough food for my family. Okay, here goes chicken action. Okay, it is what it is with the little fencing. I did wanted to buy an electric fence, but it's a little bit pricey. It's like $200, the ones that I saw. And right now, my biggest priority is buying food and stocking up on water. Also, stocking up on my pet food and my chicken food. So I will do with what I have. I think I will go buy like a couple of T-posts so that I have something stable and anchored onto the ground, and I could move it. And I also have more fencing. I have a brand new roll of fencing, so I could always use that. So it is what it is. I'm going to go put my chickens in. Here are some of my cabbages that I put on the ground. Now cabbages are very, very versatile. You could put them with beef, you could use them as wraps. So cabbages are a good one to grow. And all my lemons, I harvested some lemons yesterday. Another thing that we've been doing, not me, my husband, is he was getting rid of some wasps. I mean, they were like dinner side plates, beehives, wasp hives, and he got rid of those. But I actually have a really, really funny story about that. See, I don't know if you could see them. I don't know if those are yellow jackets or just regular wasps. But I got stung a couple of times. So I was actually moving the chickens. The chickens were like all the way back there where you see that little, where I have my swing back there. I have my garden rose back there. I was moving the chicken before we went to bed. It was like around 5 or 6 in the afternoon. And like they always do, my cats and my dogs always follow me wherever I go. So I was moving the chicken tractor, and I didn't know back then, but there was a big hive on the actual swing itself. And I think one of the kitties were playing around there and they smacked the beehive or something. So all the wasps, they're not bees, they're wasps. All the wasps started swarming and I got stung on my leg, and I'm like, what the heck? I see a swarm of wasps. And we just start running, and this is downhill, so we start running up the hill. And as I was like running up the hill, I see my dogs and my cats running behind me, and I just saw my dog licking her back leg, and I'm like, ah, they got you, huh? They got you. Rocco, Rocky, Daniela, what are you guys doing? Rocky? Yeah, so to me it was kind of funny because in Spanish we have a word called metiche, and they were like being metiches. It means like you always want to be in the middle of something. You always want to see what somebody is doing in the middle of whatever. So they got a little bit stung and a little bit rattled by the wasps. But yeah, my husband actually burned a bunch of them. He found, I think, 5. And then I found one yesterday, so he missed one. Anyways, these right here are my purple cauliflowers. Now this one looks kind of wilty, too much sun. The soil seems pretty moist, so I think it's too much sun. And look at all of this. I have to come and de-weed before they get a little bit too out of hand. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue to work in my garden and take care of my chickens and hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. And I hope you guys do the same. Stay safe, stay well. I'll see you guys next time.